everybody to Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. Look, hey, this season 6, episode 3, co-parenting. Man, that's interesting. But man, hey, if you don't know your love language, I'll be glad to send that love language quiz to you so you can take it, so you can understand your love language, man. If you don't know your love language, I'm gonna give it to you right now. It's 5 of them. You got quality time, you got words of affirmation, we got acts of service, we got receiving gifts, we got physical touch. I know y'all like being touched. I know y'all like receiving gifts. It's an app too. So hey, if you don't know your love language, don't hesitate. Hit me with a high. I hit you with a high. Hey, we can go ahead and get this mud started again. Make sure y'all keep y'all language clean and your hearts open, because this is Dear Cupid. Hey, we got a great lineup. We got a great lineup for y'all tonight, man. We got a top badge and a queen. That sounds about right. Yeah, a top badge and a queen. All right, look, we finna bring up Matt Queen. You know, ladies first. You know, ladies got to come up first.
Hey.
What up, Mac? What up, Mac? Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Okay. So now we're finna bring up, you know, my brother from another mother. He get on my nerves, but you know, we settle our differences. You know, we fight, we argue, and all that. You know, I be, you know, put him in a chokehold every now and then. But man, we bringing up Gohan, top badge Gohan. I had to put that in there before you get in the box, you know.
Cold. So cold.
The chokehold, man.
I'm gonna let him slide with that. Chokehold, never that. You know what I'm saying? You already know it's your boy Gohan. You know what I'm saying? The best out here. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know.
All right,
Okay.
Mac. Hey, Mac, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know what you got going on the app. If you got anything going on the app, you know, go ahead and do what you got to do. Introduce yourself.
I ain't nobody special. It's Mac. Catch me when you catch me. I used to stream consistently, but now catch me when you catch me.
She said what she said. She's like, catch me when you catch me. Might be tomorrow, might be tonight, might be yesterday. Yeah, mine was yesterday. You just didn't see her. You had a favor. But
it was yesterday. You just didn't see me. But yeah.
All right, Gohan, go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Let them know what you got going on the app, man.
And so you already know, you know what I'm saying? Beard game all day, you feel me? Real beard game. It's your boy Gohan, you know what I'm saying? Top streamer on this mug, you know what I'm saying? All good vibes. You can catch me anytime, you know what I'm saying? I don't stream all day, but I definitely put my time in the stream when I can. You can hit me up, you know what I'm saying? We do anime. I'm a big anime fan, you know what I'm saying? We talk anime, do anime nights on Wednesday nights. I'm trying to get back into it since I've been back on the app for about 2 weeks now. So you already know I stay with positive vibes, good vibes only. If you ain't got that type of vibe, hey, go somewhere else.
Make sure y'all fade Matt Queen and the carrot chin dude at the bottom.
It's always the ones that can't grow full facial beards, you know what I'm saying? That just only go up to right here, but not up here. But it's okay.
Hey, you'll be all right. All right. Hey, like I said, man, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips about understanding love and relationships. Look, man, we about to get into it, man. This is season 6, episode 3, and we talk about co-parenting. Man, I don't have kids, but I'm gonna learn something tonight. You know, I'm gonna throw in my little, you know, cents or nickels and dimes, but I don't have no quarters and dollars and all the other stuff that go into co-parenting. So I'm gonna learn from these wonderful people in the box and the people that's in the comments. If y'all have kids, man, y'all can chime in on these questions. Y'all can chime in on these scenarios, and we're gonna see where it goes, man. I hope y'all enjoy it, and let's get into it like I always do. Got the Cupid question of the show. I'm just saying, Cupid's question of the show. I gotta know. I started off primary and talking about love languages. So Mac, do you know your love language? What is your primary love language?
I do. My primary love language is quality time.
Hello,
Quality time.
hello,
Quality. I'm
hello. Say,
clean.
say, say it again.
Quality.
QT, QT. Hello, quality time. Sit it
Hello?
with me. Give it to me. I want you here next to me, nowhere
Yeah.
else. I don't care if you're talking. I don't care if you're watching TV. As long as you're next to me. Hello.
I promise you. Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
just saying. Gohan, man. What's your love language, man?
I just want some love and affection. You feel me?
Oh,
Like,
oh,
that's all a brother really want out here. You know what I'm saying? Honesty, love, and affection. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna just leave it at that. I ain't gonna go too deep, but I'm gonna just throw it off the those.
yeah, he a
No
counsel.
problem.
He a counsel.
Yup.
He
Private answer.
yeah, he need all that affection. He gets sensitive and stuff.
Cause y'all Leo, hey, ain't like we a Leo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even want that. Y'all be acting like y'all run too much. So
Hey, we just
Full
need a
Leo.
little bit of attention. That's all we need, just a little attention. Just a little bit. Just,
still don't even
if
work.
we give you attention, give us a little bit of what we just gave y'all. It's like we giving you $1, give us 50 cents. You
You
know.
sure you don't want my hat?
It's like y'all give $1 and y'all need like $1,000 back.
Right. You sure you don't want my hat? Because right now you capping. Like, I'm just trying to help you out. I'm trying to. I'm talking
Know
about
what?
something
Know
really
what?
big.
Give me
Cap.
$1 and I want like 1,000. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So like we talking about love language. If you don't know your love language, man, I'd be glad to send you that quiz. You can take it, man. Take about 10 minutes. Go with your first mind, never your second mind, because your first mind is always the right mind. So all I'm saying is, it's so simple, it's so easy, it's fun, it will blow your mind what you can do with it. You can use it in relationships, you can use it in life, you can use it with your friends, you can use it with your work, your job, all that. Because guess what? Somebody's gonna feed your love language somewhere. It might be a stranger. They might come out of nowhere and say, "Hey, hope you have a wonderful day today." You may like words of affirmation. That's gonna make your day. Know why? Because they just said, "Have a great day." If nobody else say "Have a great day," it might be a perfect stranger. They might say, "Man, God told me to tell you you're gonna have a wonderful day today. Thank you." Guess what? You're gonna walk around that. You're gonna walk high like Gohan's chin right now. But
As long as you don't walk around blind like Cupid.
Ooh.
all right. Let's get into this number one question, man. We getting into it, man. This is, like I said, this is Dear Cupid, every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. Where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. Also, like I said, this is the show of co-parenting. If you have kids, if you are in a relationship with someone that has kids and they're co-parenting, this is where you need to be at, because we finna understand some knowledge, we finna get some tips, we finna get it all, because we got people in the box that co-parent, may co-parent, got some kids, we're gonna work something out here. But like I said, this is question one. So, Matt Queen, how many kids do you have?
2,
Two. Okay, all right. Ages and gender.
7 and 8, 2 boys. Boy, mom.
Oh, snap, boy. Okay, boys. Okay. Beat ball. Hit the jump
Hey,
shot. Okay, little football action. Okay. Anybody play soccer?
nah, they don't play no sports.
What? Oh, they nerds like me and Gohan.
They fake video gamers.
Oh, they gamers. Okay. We got one side of the equation. Okay. As long as we get something out of it, we don't want to just be sitting at home doing this.
I don't know.
But
Well,
all
my
right,
brother actually want to do boxing again. I had him in boxing at like 3, 4, so he wants to do that. So I'm gonna put him back in that.
oh snap! Hold on, wait, don't. I'm scared of y'all. Okay, yeah, we gonna come back to that one. We gonna come back to that boxing stuff. I'm scared of you. Gohan, man. How many kids you got?
3.
Tree. He said tree. He got triplets. I'm playing. He got three of them things. God,
Not
dog.
triplet. Not triplets. That would have scared me.
Tree. Gohan, I thought you had Chew. You got Tree. No, but I ain't got none. Anybody will raise their hand in the comment? No, mind. What's the ages and gender?
Whew, 15, 14, 7. Two girls and one boy.
Oh man, I know. Oh man, the girls be beating up on the boy.
Oh word.
I bet your girl be beating up on your son.
Nah, my little the baby one be trying to whoop up on my son all the time.
Oh, the spoiled one,
So,
basically the spoiled one.
smaller ones, you know what I'm saying?
Dang, that's crazy, man. Hey, so we got Matt Queen. She got 2 boys. She's a boy mom. You know, I want kids. When I have kids, you know, I want a son and a daughter. I don't really want, you know, 2 of the same. I'm not rushing. But you know, that clock is ticking. Hello, click, tick, tick. It ain't going counterclock. It's going clockwise. It ain't going back. It's going forward. So we got to work something out. Hello, anybody in the comments? Hello, we got to work something out. All right. So we got Matt Queen with the 2 boys, and we got Gohan with 2 girls and 1 boy. God damn. Gohan, was that what you expected? Like you wanted what? You just wanted 2 boys? You wanted a boy? What? You was trying to aim for 1, and then you was like, no, I gotta get my boy.
No. I wasn't trying to aim at all. But I love mine. No cap. I love mine to the fullest. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I thought by the time I had a kid, I'd be married, you know what I'm saying, settled in, you know, good type stuff. That's when I thought. But, you know, clock ain't work that way. You feel me? So, you know, stuff happens, you know. I stepped up to the plate to be a father. So that's the main thing. So other than that, they are a blessing to me because they made me more focused instead of playing around these games. Because if I didn't have them, I don't know where my mind would be at. Just to be real, like, you know what I'm saying? When you think about stuff like that, it kind of opens your eyes when you have your first child type stuff. It opens your eyes a lot from the things that you used to do to be like, now I gotta start being real serious. Like I got somebody that's looking up to me, you know what I'm saying? Gotta do everything right type stuff. So that's always a big part for me, you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie, shoot, before that, I was a little slower out here. Say it like that. You know what I'm saying? That one, you know, it made me like, oh, calm down, simmer down, cause you out here doing a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's why.
oh my God, you such a hater. But but yeah, other than that, you know what I'm saying? They a blessing. It wasn't nothing that I planned on. You know what I'm saying? My last one, I already knew it was gonna happen. Like me and her was together. It was too much going on. Like I'm gonna keep it a band. So, you know, like I already knew it was gonna happen because I thought we was gonna be the ones type stuff. But, you know, my first and my second, it was just like, oh yeah, I got myself into some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Got caught up. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mac. So, is this what you wanted out of this relation? Like the 2 boys? Do you want a girl and a boy? Or did it work out like you wanted, or what?
Don't be looking in the camera like that. I have to go with my best friend though. I was supposed to be the bougie auntie, okay?
Wow.
But when I did find out I was pregnant the first time, I wanted a boy. I got a boy. When I found out I was pregnant the second time, I was like, you sure you got the right test? I think you need to go run it again because it's not my test. That's when my son was 6 months, and then she talking about you pregnant. Who you talking to? My baby is 6 months. So I finally accepted it, but I wanted a girl, but I got another boy. So guess what? I got one more kid in me. I need a girl. Now if it's a boy, then I'm just taking you out the game coach.
Keep trying. You gotta keep trying until you hit. You gotta roll the dice.
One more kid in me.
You gotta roll
you
the
got
dice.
what? Wait, pause. What?
I got one more kid in me.
Like now?
No, no, no.
Oh, I about to say best friend. Like, you ain't tell me nothing.
No, no, no.
Like, hold on, wait. So we said now?
Y'all don't understand. I'm only like that because I know everything with her. You know, me and her been like this for years. So but if
My
I
best
found
friend.
that out on some last minute over a show, I was about to be like, oh yeah, I can't wait till this show over with.
We're gonna talk.
But
All right.
yeah, go ahead.
All right, y'all. Look, hey, like I said, hey, this is Dear Cupid. Every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got Matt Queen in the box. We got RST Gohan, Big Top Badge in the building. Make sure y'all hit them with a fave. Make sure y'all fave each other in the comments, man. Like I said, y'all are welcome to answer these questions, these scenarios, because this is the show where we interact and we want to know everybody's opinion, everybody's insight, tips. If you got anything y'all want to throw out there, throw them out there. Guess what? And this is what this show is about, man. To help the next person. It's never to down nobody. Me and Gohan just gonna go back and forth. Don't worry about that. We do this all the time. I can't stand them, but you know, it's my dog. Still love them though. So let's get into question number two. This is something very interesting I wanted to know. So the question goes like this. Okay, are you guys currently co-parenting right now?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
kind of, sort of.
Okay, I just want to ask that question right now. Are you currently co-parenting, and was it tough coming up with a reasonable understanding with your baby mama, baby father? Like, was it hard to come up with something that's reasonable for both, like both of y'all to understand that? Hey, this is what's gonna happen. This is like, come on, Matt, go first.
Yeah, yeah. My baby father's a Leo, so
I heard
yeah.
echo. Leo,
Yeah,
Leo, Leo. Oh, okay, all right.
little hard headed thing. Always gotta have it his way, so it's definitely hard to come to an agreement. Sometimes we still ain't got it right, but for the most part, as of now, it's alright. Yeah.
Okay, okay, all right. Go ahead. What about you?
Dang man, I
You,
don't know how
you,
to
you want
answer
me
this
to
question.
you want me to like ask the rest of the question because I got like a little extra more to it. You want to use
I
that part of
mean,
okay? We go.
so say for me, I have a totally different situation because you know, like I said, I have three kids. So, you know, with my daughter's the oldest. That's my firstborn. You know, so it was like, you know, we didn't have me and that baby mom didn't have an understanding. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it like that. Like, it was really tough. You know, like I just got into my daughter's life in December, you know, after like 14 years, you know what I'm saying? She's 15 now, you know, so it was like, you know, trying to get her the way I was trying to get her, I couldn't get her. It was like the mom had these type of rights or whatever to keep my child away from me. So that was really one of the hardest things for me. My other two kids, it was like co-parenting, it wasn't no problems. I get them, you know what I'm saying? They want to see me, I'm on my way type stuff. This was a different story, you know what I'm saying, dealing with me, you know what I'm saying. Now I have my daughter in my life, you know what I'm saying, my oldest child in my life. So, you know, it's a lot better now. It's just the seeing privileges and stuff like that is going to be, you know, it's not like how I have with my other two, you know what I'm saying? Not at this moment, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to build into getting that type of type because I missed out so much, but that's not my fault. I fought court cases, everything just to make that stuff happen. But, like for me, it's a blessing that now, and regardless that it took all the way to December of last year to get her to actually get to see her, but it's a blessing for me because that's all I ever wanted all these years. You know what I'm saying? So I never talked about her like that because I never thought I would probably see her. But God made, what I'm saying, God made this happen for me. You know what I'm saying? For me to be in her life. You know what I'm saying? I always thought about her, always tried everything, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it was the other parent, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't trying to communicate until now. So right now, it seemed like it's getting better when it come down to being a co-parent and trying to be in your child's life all the time. You know what I'm saying? So now it's
Okay.
different.
All right. Um, so she's kind of like on that understanding level now. Like she's saying that, okay, I want him around to be in his daughter's life, and so okay. So what was that process? You know, what process did it take to make sure that it was just strictly for the kid? Like they're not even a part of, like basically they're in their life, but you basically said, I'm only here for my daughter. That's it for my child.
That's another story. Boy, I'm gonna let Matt Queen go first because I feel like her
Yeah,
story quick. You know what I'm saying? Because she a beast. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
because
she.
I just want to know, like, between you and your the person that you're co-parenting with, let them know that the relationship between you two aren't what's important, is what's important with the child, correct? Because like you're done with that person, you moved on, and your child is more important because she's yours or he's yours. So I want to know how that process was like, because a lot of people, it's kind of hard to go through a process like that. So I want to know. Tell me something, Mac. Tell me something.
Mine could be quick and simple, but it wasn't always quick and simple. So I was the person who I didn't have my mom and my dad together, when I was a kid. So when I was dealing with my kid's dad, I wanted that for them. So I stayed in that relationship 6 years too long because of my kids to really have to come to the point like you hurting yourself and then you hurting your kids on top of that because the relationship been going for a long time now. Um, I picked up and left. I left Illinois and went to Texas, and it was it was over with. Like that was just that. So now I'm just strictly co-parent. Don't do you. I'm gonna do me. And then we talk. We talk about these kids. Nothing more. Nothing less. Now I'm in Virginia. I've been hopping all over states after that relationship. I'm wherever I want to go. I'm down.
Oh man, so you took the kids and skedaddle.
Yeah, you can still see your kids when you want. I don't keep them from him. Come spring break, winter break, summer break, whatever breaks, holidays, come get these kids. You and your big mama. Like, come get these kids.
All right, all right. Gohan, what about
Yes.
you? What about you?
All right. So we already know about the first one. Like I said, dealt with the situation with that. Um, my the one that has my son, like it was already in agreement. We already knew what was up. You know what I'm saying? We did the strength of, for our son. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping it up. Like everything was just really about our son. There wasn't no extra or anything extra with her like at all because we like just keep it real. We wasn't really in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a complete understanding. She got a whole husband right now that she about to get married to. We still tight. You know what I'm saying? I'm even cool with the husband. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't have no beef. As long as my son ain't calling you daddy, that's all I cared about. And he don't. You know what I'm saying? So, it was always like stuff like that. But my third one, whew, like we was together for like close to 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, like everything that was happening with my final daughter, like I thought that was gonna be the one type stuff. So, when we did break up, it was more like she was trying to put the child on there, like in front of my face to be like, oh well, this how it could work or whatever if you with me. I was just like, no, you know what I'm saying? So it was like it took some time for her to really realize like I'm completely done. You know what I'm saying? And now, like I say, it's been 6 years. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never had none of this in 6 years. So she knows, like, regardless of the fact of all this time that went by. He's,
How many baby mamas you got?
oh, I got three.
He said, "I mean, mama, you got."
I know why he's yeah. What's your
Um,
question? Go ahead. You want
to
to
be
go
for
ahead
a
and add
loop,
it to that? I have no.
like I thought you had two for one. More like like a double special or something. But
No.
he got three
He got
separate.
a three-piece spicy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they fat.
three-piece spicy with no
Yeah.
cheese. Just
Right.
um
Listen,
man.
I'll just keep. look, you got to look at, like I told you, just got to look at the age difference. And this is being facts, and this is coming from a guy. My daughter's 15. I haven't seen my daughter in 14 years, so we already know the situation with that. Then I have a 14-year-old son and a 7-year-old daughter. There's no way that I been together with one baby mama that had two kids in that type of span, and I wasn't married. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a band. I've been with somebody for 7 years. There's no way in heck I wasn't even married. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking about all that stuff that we've been through. Like, there's no way. Like, that's too much time. To me, that's a lot of time to be around somebody. 7 years, 8 years, or whatever the case might be, just to throw that stuff away. Like, to me, I feel like it's something that you got to work on. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no way in the world, if I feel like it's already a flaw, that flaw is gonna be in the beginning. 7 years and you still sticking with that person, nah, y'all gotta figure out together what's the flaw, what's going on, so y'all can make things work. I'm not wasting 7 years on nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. If I already see like it's not gonna work out, it ain't gonna take me 7 years to figure that out. Like, I'm not waiting. No offense, Matt. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But me, no, I'm not being with somebody for 7 years over this or something. Like, I know we gonna break up. I'm not wasting my time. Like, if I know we ain't got no future, there's no way I would have been with that person. So yeah, that's why I
So,
say, like, yeah, I got three. You know what I'm saying? Three kids, three different baby mamas. I feel bad about it? Nope. Because like I said, at the end of the day, look, I'm not in a relationship with none of them. You know what I'm saying? The only relationship we got is with our kids. You know what I'm saying? It's always
yeah.
gonna be like that, and we good on that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel
All
no
right.
shame.
I wanna throw in like a gym for the people that is in the comments that have kids, or you guys that's in the box. It's just a little gem that I want to throw out there. Making co-parenting work. The key to successful co-parenting is to separate your personal relationship with your ex from the co-parenting relationship. It may be helpful to start thinking of your relationship with your ex as a completely new one that is entirely about the well-being of your children and not about either of you.
That is
I want to
fact.
throw that out there.
That is definitely facts.
So, like I said, separated.
Right.
So, man, like I said, hey, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. Man, this is season 6, episode 3, and this is the good, the bad, and Cupid. Man, we talking about co-parenting. If you missed the last show, man, make sure y'all follow my Instagram and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Is Dear Cupid, just like my name up there, Dear Cupid with a Q. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. Like, comment, subscribe on my videos, man. I'm trying to aim for this 100 subscribers, man. Keep it up, man. Let's go, let's go. Make sure y'all fave Matt Queen. Make sure y'all fave Top Badge RST Gohan, that guy. Make sure y'all fave everybody else that y'all see down here in the comments, man. Everybody's up in here, great people, great vibes, great energy, man. Also, man, if you don't know your love language, don't worry about that. Look, don't know your love language. Go ahead and send me a hi, and we're gonna get it started, man. We're gonna get you some understanding. We're gonna help you out. Well, I'm gonna help you out because a lot of people don't know their love language. So I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna tap in with you. Send me a hi. You can love you. You can learn your love language. You can take the test, take the quiz, and it's so easy. It's fun to have. It's fun to use when you go talk to people, and they're like, "Oh man, I know your love language." For real? Okay, cool. So, like I said, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we finna I'm gonna throw in some little tips, before we get into this scenario question at the end. So I'm gonna throw in a little tips, and we're gonna cross and we're gonna talk. So parenting tip number one: set hurt and anger aside. Successful co-parenting means that your own emotions, any anger, resentment, or hurt, must take a back seat to the needs of your children. Anything that happened in your relationship, if it didn't work out, if they cheated on you, let it go. Because guess what? It's over with. You got a kid out of it. Just focus on the kid, not them. So, admittedly, setting aside such strong feelings may be the hardest part of learning to work cooperatively with your ex, but it also perhaps the most vital. It's the most vital part. Man, I'm trying to see if y'all agree. Everybody agree? We good? Cool. All right. Tip two, improve communication with your co-parent. Talking.
Say it one more time.
Improve communication with your co. That's the same thing as in relationship. It could be a situationship, a relationship. It could be a friendship. Communication. If I text you, you text me back. If I call you, call me back. Can somebody like tap that person in the back there? I don't think they hear me. Improve communication. Anybody. I'm just saying it's for everybody's in live right now. So improve communication with your co-parent. Peaceful, consistent, and purposeful communication with your ex is essential to the success of co-parenting. Even though it may seem absolutely, hold on, let me get it right, absolutely impossible, it all begins with your mindset. Think about communication with your ex as having the highest purpose, your child's well-being. Before having contact with your ex, ask yourself how your actions will affect your child and resolve and to conduct yourself with dignity. Make your child the focal point of every discussion you have with your ex. Yeah. I'm throwing it out there. I'm throwing it out there. I'm helping y'all out. I'm throwing it in there. I'm trying to learn myself, so I'm just, it's just some stuff I just, I came across and I was like, man, I'm gonna use that. I like that. Okay. Tip number 3, co-parent as a team. Don't This ain't one-sided. Guess what? Y'all both had a kid together. Guess what? You still got to do it. I'm sorry, like it takes more than just one person to raise a child. It's hard on one person to just raise a child. So communicate. Hello, Gohan.
Let me make it in more simpler terms.
Mhm.
It takes two, but it really takes for y'all men to step up as fathers because 9 times out of 10, your child is with the mother. So it definitely takes the men to play their part. Period.
Well, let's
Like
start with
women does.
because you got a lot of mamas that's not mamas.
You do, but when it come down to majority of this world, we all know the women are the ones that's guaranteeing most likely to have the child. Period. We
Yeah.
know that. So a lot of men they don't step up to that plate. You know what I'm saying? They run. You know what I'm
All right.
saying? Yeah.
All right. Here we go. We're gonna jump right back in it. All right. Parenting. Parenting is full of the decisions you'll have to make with your ex, whether you like it or not. Cooperating and communicating without blowups and bickering makes decisions making far easier on everyone. If
That
you
should have been
shoot for,
number one.
huh?
That should have been number one too.
I know, this is the way I did it.
It's gonna have
Um,
I think you gonna always have that though. That big
yeah,
ring, it's
yeah, you're
always
gonna have.
Consistently and every single day. Then you really not communicating. So
Watch this. Watch this. If you shoot for consistency, genuality, and teamwork with your co-parent, the details of child rearing decisions tend to fall into place. So be consistent, genuality, and teamwork. That means talking consistently, being genuine that hey, this is about my child, nothing else, and that's what I'm calling for. And being a team player, understand that hey, we're in this together. We're raising this child together. Like it's not just me, it's not just you. We're trying to work this out. Even though we have our different lives, we still have a child together. We have to work together. Just like a basketball team, everybody got to work. The center, the power forward, shooting guard, and the point guard. Everybody got to work together because guess what? If one person stop playing or stop passing the ball and they just want to shoot all the time, you're not gonna win a game. Hello, so we got to work together. So, tip number 4: make transitions and visitations easier. Gohan, you were saying it was kind of hard, getting them visitations and baby mama just I don't know. So the actual move from one household to another, whether it happens every few days or just certain weekends, can be very hard a hard time for children. Every reunion with one parent is also a separation with the other. Each hello also a goodbye. While transitions are unavoidable, there are many things you can do to help make it easier for your child. Because one minute they're with their mom, and they do certain things on that side, and then all of a sudden they come over to dad, and dad make them do it all everything. Y'all can go play, go eat whatever you want to eat. You can eat candy, all that. You gotta go back to mom. It's a transition. Say, hey, I understand what you did at your dad. You can't do here, and they're like, oh man, I want to go back to dad, man. So about that, like, how can y'all relate? Because I see Mac over there laughing.
Nah, cause you ain't gonna hell though. My kids, they go to their dad, they can do whatever. They can stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning if they want to. But when they
Mhm.
come here, bedtime is at 8 o'clock, honey. Go to bed. Um, you're not gonna get whatever you want. My youngest son is autistic, so his dad really and he's his dad's twin, so when he has him, he just baby him. And I'm like, this boy about to be 8, honey. He's not no baby. Like
Mhm.
so I mean that's a big transition, but it took a couple years to get to it. But now when they come home, they know what time it is. They know what they can and they can't do. So if he called me like, oh, they did this, yeah, he did that because he at your house. He know he can do that with you. He don't do that at home because he can't do that here.
Mhm.
I mean that's really just a learning lesson for him. Like you step your game up. Like you allow them to do that. They don't do that at home, so I don't have those issues.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be that dad. You can do whatever you want to do. Just don't bother me.
Yeah, when you
Don't,
go through
don't
that
bother
dance and
me.
they start trying to run over you, then that's gonna change real quick. Real
Man,
quick.
I love kids. Like, I taught kids is like, I'm the cool coach, teacher. Like, I'm all that. And what I learned was, don't be their friend first.
Mm-hmm. Big
Be
word.
that figure that they can look up as a parent. Because most of the kids that's growing up now don't have parent figures. Like, the parents just take them to school and say, here you go, here go my kid. They
Mhm.
don't have that nurturing at home because their parents don't really care about what's going on.
Yeah.
So when they come to the school, they act out, they're bad, and when you call a parent, they be like, my child ain't do that, they good. No, your son and your daughter, your son over here throwing spitballs at your daughter around here trying to be hot. True, but it's everybody's different. It's the way you teach your kid, where you train your kid, and that's where the co-parent, especially if you're co-parenting, that's what we're talking about today. So, man, I should have did that question right there. We finna go ahead and jump in this scenario question. But hey, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships, man. Hey, we got Matt Queen in the box. We got RST Gohan in the box. Y'all make sure I hit them with the fade. Make sure I hit me with a fade. I just got a fade right there. Balls them up. Yeah, appreciate that fade. This is season 6, episode 3. Man, we talk about co-parenting, man. If y'all missed the beginning of the show, man, we talked about, you know, how many kids they got, what's the ages, what's the gender. Man, Matt got 2 boys. She got basically a two-piece basketball team. And Gohan got a boy and 2 girls. And his youngest be beating up on all of them. Ain't that some stuff? The youngest beating up on them. See, I remember that. I got a good memory. After that, I'm gonna forget tomorrow. But uh, so we about to get to the scenario question, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, interacting, talking. Like I said, y'all can answer these questions too. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is it. Like, I got this from somebody, and I wanted to know because they was actually trying to figure out this situation. It can be anything that happened. You can use anything. I'm just using this as an example. You're out of town. You're out of town, and Your current baby mama or baby daddy wants to take your child out to get their hair done, go out to eat, do something like just random without permission from you. The baby mama or baby daddy feels is innocent. What's your perspective? And the baby mama or baby daddy gets upset at the other for the actions without permission. How would you on your end, feel on your end of this situation? How do you feel about that?
Wait, so I'm out of town and my kid's dad want to take them out to eat or do whatever.
Yeah,
So wait, where my kids at? Somebody else's house?
basically he took them out to get their hair done or take them, and you didn't know nothing about
Uh, bye.
it. Okay,
That's saving money in my pocket. What I'm gonna be mad for? Like, yeah,
okay.
you want to take it as haircut? Bye. You want to take him Chuck E. Cheese? Bye. Take him out to eat? Bye. Like,
Oh, hey. Some people, I guess, they don't like their baby mom. Like, well, I think I said it. The baby, the the current baby dad or baby mama's like spouse. I meant to say that.
that's bitter though. You gotta
Yeah.
get over that. It don't matter as long as you. I don't even care if my kid call you mama. Like they know who take care of them. They know who their mother is. Like I know earlier my best friend said, "Mom, my son not calling you dad." I don't care. You call her mama all you want. I don't care. Like they know who their mother is. That's no question about it. I know who I am as a mother. So goodbye. I feel like that to me, people who like that, that's like bitter, like you're holding on to something just a little bit that
Hmm.
that's not there. You know,
It's
like I don't care. Y'all can go
to,
play house all y'all want, just don't put your hands on my kids. Then we on a different kind of subject.
to be honest, that sounds like you know you're holding something against someone else. Like you may end up losing your child just because you letting this person love your child when you're not around. But you got to understand they're going
Take
to
a
be around this
village.
person.
Take a
They're going
village.
to be around this person, so they have to show some type of interaction, engagement, because they're going to be around this person.
Mhm.
If they're basically married, like their parent is married to another person, you got to understand, hey, that child is gonna kind of connect with that person, especially if they have something in common. They do things that they don't normally do around their parent,
Mhm.
and they're gonna enjoy. They're gonna have fun. So it's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's kind of in the middle because
Why is it not a
some.
good thing though?
So I look at it as if that child goes out with the person's like spouse, like the baby dad or baby mama's spouse, like sometimes they'll enjoy being around them more than their parent that they barely go see, and it kind of changes their mind. Like I want to be around them more because I've
Mm,
actually seen it happen. I actually seen it happen.
no,
Like,
it's only I feel like it's only like that is if, say for instance, I'm gonna put in an example, like if me and
mhm,
Mac had a child together or whatever, and I'm telling her I'm about to take my child, but I'm getting my child and my spouse is watching the child the whole time and I'm doing whatever. I'm out and I'm not spending time with my child. That's the
mhm,
only time that, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, I'm gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like I know my baby mother will have a problem. I'm not gonna get my child and be like, yeah, I'm about to get my child or whatever the case might be, and I'm having my spouse watch my child the whole time while I'm doing whatever. What's the purpose of bringing my child over here if I'm not spending time with my child? What's the purpose of my baby mother having my child if she not spending time with my child? You know what I'm saying? It's
mhm,
the same thing. The spouse is cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about the spouse spending time. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case might be, even if it's for like, oh, just going to get a haircut, going like do what you do because of the simple fact that if this is my baby mother, I trust my baby mother that my baby mom as a mother because this the person that I slept with and messed with or whatever the case might be is going to make sure my child is in a safe area. So I'm not worried about who's with my child or whatever the case might be. It ain't like it's 100, but 100 different. You know what I'm saying? Dudes gonna be around my child. You know what I'm saying? So whatever my baby mother do, like if she let the spouse go take them out to eat or take a haircut, hey, cool. Hey, do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But don't be having my child around this person like 90% of the time and you around my child only 10%. Oh, I'm not down with that. I don't care what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not cool. What's up? You know what I'm saying? What's really going on? You know what I'm saying? Because you're not spending time with my child, and now my child just always seeing this person and never seeing you. Just like I wouldn't have my child with me if I know I'm about to be busy or I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I'm not gonna leave my child with my spouse the whole time while I'm doing something else. Now, if it's like some type of event, say for instance, if I'm dating somebody that had kids and they want to go do something, and I'm like, it's like a little park or whatever, and they about to just go there. Oh yeah, go ahead, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Go do that. But you about to be right back to me right after you do that park type stuff because I'm probably had something quickly important to do. But I'm not leaving my child with my spouse the whole time, and I'm not spending time with my child. I don't care what goes
Yeah,
on. You know what I'm
that's what I was
saying?
gonna say. The only way you could be jealous that your child bond with your spouse more than you is because you open that door up. You're not really spending time with your kid. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
You know, every kid got their own bond with each individual, whether it's a grandmother, a daddy, a mother, an auntie, an uncle, or whoever. They got their own bond based off what that person built with them. So if you got your kid with somebody else 90% or 95%, and you only got them 5% of the time, you can't get jealous of that. You did that. You open up that door because they're just a kid. You take them as you please, or wherever you choose to go. It's you
Because
open
nine
up.
times out of ten, guess what the child gonna talk about when they get home? When I'm gonna see this the spouse, not the daddy or the mama. I want to go back to go spend time with Matt Queen, and they be like, uh, why they not talking about you, Gohan? Why is all the time talking about Matt Queen, Matt Queen, Matt Queen, Matt Queen? Like, no, like I'm not hearing that type of noise from my baby mama type stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, kids get that kind of bond when they spend time with that person more than, you know what I'm saying, more than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, when it comes down to co-parenting, the kids, they know who their mama and daddy is. They know who they want to see regardless. They gonna want to see their mama and daddy. You know what I'm saying? But if they talking about, oh, I want to see the spouse, and they telling that to a mama or daddy, and they not even saying nothing, like, and 9 times out of 10 they be like, dang, you ain't saying nothing about your dad. Well, I just want to see what's going on. Like,
Mhm.
I'm on it. Like, why you want to just see, like, where's the daddy at? I mean, I'm gonna say it like that, but for me, I'm gonna be like, where's mom? Like, your mom don't be around. You always talking about Steve, but you don't never say nothing about your mom. I'm just throwing some name in there. You know what I'm saying? So what's up? And then,
Mhm.
kids talk. They
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
they don't.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They definitely gonna like, well, every time I'm over there, Steve ain't, you know what I'm saying? Steve always there, but my mama's not never there.
Yeah,
Where your mama be gone? Oh, she be
And that's
gone. They gonna tell
uh
it.
they
And
gonna
guess
tell
what? Oh, hello.
where you
Uh,
at?
you.
what's up? Like, why you not spending? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And that's when like all that extra stuff come. But like, I don't go through that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's why people would have that. Them kids, they have that type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes, like I said, if they both spending time, they gonna be like, yeah, I'm ready to go see mom and Steve. You know what I'm saying? I want to see mom and Steve. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? They gonna say it, hater. But yeah. I had to put that in there in the comment. But yeah. So it was just, it's just stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everything is a reason, especially how kids react. It's a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's always a reason. They're kids. You know what I'm saying? You treat not even train. It's no such thing as train. You don't train your kids. I hate when people
When
use
they
that word.
adapt, that's the word.
Yes, if you
Adapt.
teach your kids and put them on the right path, not train them. That sounds like a dog or an animal. So for anybody that say that, y'all wrong. But you make sure you teach your kids what's right and wrong. You know what I'm saying, and make sure they on the right path. And because you're doing the same thing, you know what I'm saying, because they looking up to you. This is why I say, like, when I had my first, you know what I'm saying, it's an eye opener. It makes me be like, oh yeah, now it's time to take responsibilities to a whole nother level and be serious. Because I don't want them to look at me like, oh, he's doing this, being a slur everywhere. Hell, maybe I'm gonna do that when I grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't want them to be like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, like, yeah, I'm not having that. My daughter, my son, like, my daughters and my son, they not gonna be like that. I'm not allowing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my eyes, that's what I'm hoping. You know what I'm saying? I can't. When they are away from the kids, they gonna do what they want to do. I mean, they away from your parents, they gonna do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we would never know because some secrets everybody have that they never told their parents. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just trying to make sure they still on good path. You know what I'm saying? It's up to how you raise your child. You know.
Okay, all right, all right. Hey, like I said, man, y'all hearing it here first. Y'all hearing it. This is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. Like I said, hey, this is an amazing show because it enlightened me. I hope it enlightened a few people about different situations that you possibly go through or you're probably going through. And it's just little different tips and guides for you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna say the same thing. Give y'all these tips again. Make co-parenting work. The key to successful co-parenting is to separate relationships, personal relationships, from your ex, from the co-parenting relationship. Separate the relationship that you have with the ex and the relationship that you have with your kids. Be done with that. You're focusing on your kids. So the tip one, set hurt and anger aside. Tip two, improve communication with your co-parent. Tip three, co-parenting is a team, it's teamwork. And four, make transitions and visitations easier. So work on that. Work on it. I don't have kids. We're gonna see how I go whenever I do. But we're gonna be transitioning in the house that we living in, not separate.
Oh, that's great.
Um, because I'm not having kids until I make somebody official, married. Hello, you heard me,
Yeah.
baddest.
Good luck.
I am trying to get married,
Say that.
not trying to be a. But man, I hope everybody enjoyed the show, man. Next week, I don't know what the topic gonna be. If anybody want to throw out some topics that y'all want us to talk about, I don't know who's gonna be the guest. If I want to be a guest, man, you're welcome to be a guest. Remember, when you come in, keep your language clean and your hearts open. Man, it was great. I enjoyed myself. Hope y'all enjoyed yourself. Mac, go ahead and introduce yourself one more time so the people that just came in and the people that late, introduce yourself. Let them know what you got going on if you got anything going on. And I'm just saying, make them follow you on Instagram.
I ain't got nothing going on. Y'all can follow me whatever. Y'all can follow me on Tag, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I got all the social media platforms. You gonna catch me somewhere here, there. Catch me when you catch me. Okay, just
You sound like sprinkles.
follow.
Um, go on, man. Tell them when you go live and tell them
I
when
go
you
live.
go live.
All right, it's your boy Gohan. You know what I'm saying? I go live anytime I got time. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a worker. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely be on that making money stuff. So you could catch me live anytime. I'm always on here. You know, I gotta represent for the top badges off the rip. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me on IG RST underscore Gohan. You know what I'm saying? That's me. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to too much about what Matt Queen say. You can catch her on TikTok more than anything because she definitely be on the TikTok. I know. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to catch her, go to TikTok. You know what I'm saying? She got a lot of videos, you know. Other than that, like I say, always keep positive vibes, good vibes. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got that, do not come to my live. You know what I'm saying? At all. I don't even want to see you peeping in. Like, no cap. You know what I'm saying? Keep that good energy. And that's just me, you know. Anime gang all day. If you ain't anime, I don't know what else to tell you. And Eagles Nation tomorrow. You already know what's up. But I'm gonna just leave it off at that, man.
All right, like I said, man, y'all make sure y'all hit us with that fave. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Cupid underscore sincerely, and make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, Dear Cupid, the same as my name right there, same as the show. My name is the show. My name it's a double in the name double. You know what I mean? But Dear Cupid, make sure y'all do that. Make sure y'all catch us next week. We're gonna have a good time. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but I'm gonna figure something out. Somebody gonna message me and say, "Hey, Cupid, talk about this." I think when people talking about marriage, I'm not married. Somebody was talking about doing child support. I don't want to do that. I just some things I just don't need to be tapping into because we're not talking about relationships. Like this right here was a relationship type of conversation with co-parenting, and then also with your previous relationship, I mean your current relationship. So this is something I can talk about. This is Cupid. I'm not trying to talk about babies all the time. Well, I'm baby, but we go.
Y'all gotta make a little spicy, like throw some stuff in there. Y'all got a secret admirer, you know.
Yeah, if you want to do that, um, anybody got anybody? Anybody a secret admirer of Cupid?
No, nobody
No
likes you.
comment. Okay, cool. All right. Hello, we got a contestant. All right. So, like I said, make sure y'all hit me with that fade. Make sure y'all go on with the fade. Make sure y'all hit Mac, man. I'm glad y'all came out, man. Catch y'all next week. We out.